Hello Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Tarot Solar Sun Studio. This is going to be what you need to know right now for the month of May 2022. I'm going to use several decks for this reading. Let's find out your cards. So the first message is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. We have the blossoming abundance. We have the world. And door to personal happiness and healing reversed, okay? And now let's get your tarot cards out. You are guided very much intuitively, even like from your crown chakra, to a new project, to a new field of work, or which can really bring you the ultimate abundance and blossoming in your life, and you are like feeling you are in it. This may help you to also to get connected with the rest of the world or in your close environment maybe, but you shouldn't also forget, you know, some time to take a break and to re-evaluate your goal, to recheck again, like if you are on the right path, okay? Page of Wands, 5 of Wands. So this road ahead is a competitive one. I see here a competitive energy. You try to overcome this by asserting your will. We have here queens, and each queen here comes with a child. Actually, it's interesting. Female figures in your life can be important at this time. Maybe here a woman group. There is a woman group or a group that you will be coming across with who has these children. You see, excuse me, just a sec. Something here is connecting you to the rest of the world. Though I see here some a competitive area, but you shouldn't give up. We have the star, the crossroads. I think you will be introduced some choices, and you will decide which road you will be taking. In your environment, we have the bear here, can represent a person who has a status, but this person can be, you know, either like a tyrant type or a serious person or a high rank person who might be also present in your life at this time. You will find some resolution. You may be also finding yourself like bonding with a child more. This can include also a child support, bonding with a child, getting a settlement around a child situation, okay? Or maybe a birth, co-parenting it can be. So it's like here actually you are trying to set the right life direction for yourself, because I see here life at this time is very demanding. So with both your hands-on some project or new things, and with also requirements of maybe family life or someone, something you need to care about, that who needs your care, attention. It's like you got to balance like every aspect. I see here a person who can be a bit, I see here a person who is very angry, a person who is losing their temper, and you are seeing, you know, how maybe you are in the same environment with them. You try to adapt yourself to this, but it looks it's becoming a bit hard for you. So you are like testing if you are like fitting into a group of people, maybe under the leadership of a person of a high rank there. Or you are like wondering, in order to adapt yourself to this environment, do you have to change your self expression or modify yourself here? Because there is some kind of a adjusting energy. You try to adjust yourself, but you also see there is a personality. They can be destructive and they can be challenging, which is also challenging you, maybe the Five of Wands, Chariot. So you are trying to form a maybe self-image. You try to give that self-image, and for this maybe you try to protect your private sense of self, your core sense of self, but for that outer appearance, which needs to be like socially integrated, you need to adapt some things there. So because the environment, it seems, requires you to do that, and you do not wanna lose the advantage of this new thing. Now you are close. With a female friend, there can be some changes in relationship. A person may leave your life. Six of Wands comes a lot in terms of love message, by the way. In the readings, I think this is the third or fourth time now coming in the readings. Six of Wands here. Of course, now we have this trump card, and I think here it's a time you want recognition or trump for your hard work, and you want to be appreciated by the partner. Six of Wands, Five of Wands, you want to won fight or this competitive energy by making the appropriate choices for you, and you wanna go step forward in your journey. I see here you are applying yourself to a particular thing and you are working very hard to achieve it, but at the same time you try to like mold your personality, or that desires also molds you back. Like in the end you are finding yourself changing, and the way that you change is also affecting your luck and good prospects. You wanna like be with people that you wanna celebrate and enjoy maybe this success later. But there is a person here, maybe a person of a high rank, is rather bringing criticism to that. This may also indicate if there has been a delay in the success you were hoping for. Now at this time it may arrive, but you may be also ponder upon the cost of it. So is there a particular cost of this? I think you are accomplishing something here, and you are accomplishing this through applying yourself to it, an idea becomes like a reality for you. I mean, this fire energy, very much the tangible results of this manifestation, and of course this is gonna carry you forward in your path. But in the end, whom you are ending up with, is this group of people really making you happy? I mean, what type of environment you here have that you try to climb this maybe success ladders, but is this people who are celebrating with you are really the people you want to celebrate this success with? Is there any really people who genuinely share that success with you? So I think you will learn new things, and you will learn to appreciate new things. You will learn to value new things. Because here, something may also go outside of your known cycle. We have the world card here. Where is your true family? Is it that core of people, or there is something also outside of that world? The world here is applying to a much larger place, and even connecting people that you will never know maybe. I feel here you are also defining your maybe community or group here, or some kind of association here. You have so much to give, definitely. You have so much to give. But how this is going to be received by the others? This is going to be maybe the main circumstance there. So the Chariot is your, in the end, the Chariot is your central card. Now, this actually talks about control of environment. The point here is that there is here a person who is controlling that environment, or are you like in some kind of a rivalry with them, who reigns or who holds control, or who facilitate what, or who is gonna direct whom and what is gonna change. Though any change you may have here can be in controlled circumstances. There is something here with the after 5 of Wands, the Bear and the Chariot is like, who is gonna lead this, who is gonna direct this, who is gonna manage this, who is gonna manage all these changes. Maybe with male figures you will have problem, maybe with woman figures you will do better. Who is gonna hold this also, this reign, and not only reigning 6 of Wands, having victory, but also how to manage that rapid growth maybe in your life. Because here something will rapidly maybe grow. It's gonna connect you to some type of a different zone. And here, as things you will see moving so quickly, it shouldn't be in a state where they are just barely in control, right? So here's something like guiding, to be guided, something with regards to directing, controlling, facilitating, coordinating, and there is a group dynamic playing out. And maybe what you actually hear all asking is that you want to have this ability to stay in control when everything is moving very quickly. The point is you may have a particular opponent here, and maybe this around this time what you need to know is that you will have a strong here opponent or that counterpart, and who will manage best that rapid growth will win. What would be really wrong to do in these circumstances is actually the tendency to try to manage the unmanageable, or trying to coordinate what is really cannot be coordinated. So here you really need to also check yourself and what your circumstances, because sometimes it can be so inappropriate to facilitate a group process where there is not much of communication in that. With partners and love interests, this can play out to be a power dynamic, especially, for instance, you have a partner, you have children from your previous relationships. There can be some clash there. This can be also Six of Wands. Six of Wands card can, in my readings, it usually plays out, you know, let's say you have your family, they have their family, and finally these two people, your children, their children, or your family, their family, like come across, they are like brought together to meet and to mingle. But how this is all gonna go? So something may be here in that meeting energy can be problem, but the point is that you got to maybe avoid trying to manage a chaos which can actually happen, though the chaos there can be a facilitator of something which is gonna show you like a different narrative there. Rapid growth and changes, how you will likely to handle it. How do you really facilitate the changes in your circumstances and also facilitate the changes of others? Or in what manner do you lead, guide, and direct others? And what do you seek really in a partner when it comes to their leading, guiding? Okay, so these questions will be important, because in the end they are gonna serve to your personal evolution here. We are always talking about evolution and growth, because everyone has a trauma, everyone has a particular some type of abuse in their past, some type of a deficiency, a bug, but in life we do not hold on these things, or we do not use these as excuses to not to move forward. And if this is severe in terms of trauma, of course you shouldn't be watching here. You need to go and get a professional help. But of course here the energy is very much inviting rapid growth, and it is encouraging you to make choices rather than holding on to any traumatic situation in your past, because this is not how life works. In the end, you got to manage your personal evolution, and the idea here is not to use the past as an excuse to justify dysfunctional things and dysfunctional choices. So here you are given, also created that mini chaos so that some order can come out of it, and then you're gonna like see and own your multi-level growth, and you become your own director, and you coordinate maybe your own process and creating your own luck in the situation. So here actually you can find a lot of growth. There is something here that wants you to connect to the rest of the world. So take this opportunity. Page of Wands here is definitely invites for some kind of a adventure dash, and the unknown is like not fearful for him or for her. In the end, the star, the Aquarius card here, the Page of Wands, this is really how you can take risks with self-expression when it comes to communicate your visions and creative projects, and how you use your independence to lead the situations courageously in a courageously assuming role, rather than using traumas to justify dysfunctional choices. So here it is actually inviting you to be self-confident, but not overly, noticing your counterpart. And because here I think you are also coming to a point, am I gonna build a core identity out of this, or I'm gonna risk a private identity? This depends on how you identify with the identity or that core concept, of course. I feel here also some independence. You know, this card is to me like looks very revolutionary, and with all these red elements and with one arm up. So there is some type of like the revolutionizing your life in the end. If you gonna take a risk in self-expression, or if this is a situation for you gamble on independence, or a situation which is gonna make you leap into a role, or using this mini chaos to make things maybe move faster for you, that you can find a lot of speculation here, okay? A lot of speculation in your circumstances. But I think your self-expression and confidence will be important. Of course, it's important to not to blame others for our choices. If something here offends you, you need to look at what triggers you and you need to heal from that, okay? Because the outside chaos will always be there. I think this actually, because in the end you need to end up with door to personal healing and happiness, and your card came reversed. That's why I am speaking about this. It's gonna lead up to your self-evolution, but it looks from here you are just one step close to it. So how you would like to revolutionize life in any possible level, be it love, be it work, be it career, it's in your hands, okay? It's in your hands. Thank you very much, Capricorn friends, for tuning in. Please to bring this reading to you for the month of May. See you in the next ones. Ciao for now.